Welcome back to another Seattle Seahawks franchise. The Seahawks will be going up against the Atlanta Falcons in Falcons Park. They got rid of their old stadium, which was a shock to me because I think it is pretty recent. I'm not really sure how new that stadium is, so don't quote me on it. Today, Orson Charles will be going up against Jimmy Graham here in this matchup as the Seahawks will be on the road, coming into this one at a 9-0 record, while the Falcons are 4-5. You will see a little bit of a glitch here as they redo the intro, ended up showing just the field, but this is at Falcon Park, a new stadium, as they renovated and made a brand new stadium, and they will be playing in that this year. It looks pretty decent, not a bad stadium overall, but Georgia Dome looked pretty nice if you ask me. We look at the Seahawks' upcoming opponents. We have a bunch of tough teams left here on the schedule, facing the Rams twice over the next 4 weeks. Here comes Russell Wilson, 22-15 yards, 25 touchdowns, 5 interceptions with a 64.8 completion percentage. First play of the game, Seahawks on their own 20. Wilson drops the pass. He rolls out to his right. He doesn't see anybody open, so he's going to throw it away. It's an incomplete pass for the first play of the game. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson drops the pass. He's throwing, should be intercepted by that defender. It is not. We move to a 3rd and 10. Wilson drops the pass again here. He throws to Tyler Lockett. He cannot hang on to the ball. 3 plays and 3 and out for the Seahawks to start out their drive in this game. Here comes Matt Ryan, who will try and beat the defending Super Bowl champions. The Seahawks are obviously on a roll so far this season. Here's the first play for them on the 47 of Seattle. Freeman getting the handoff. He doesn't take it anywhere. 2nd and 10 now on the 47 again. Ryan drops back the pass. He throws to his right, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 now. Ryan, play action. He drops back the pass. He throws to the left side. This is high near Jeremy Lane. It's going to be incomplete. And they would go 3 and out, 2 3 and outs to start off this game. Both offenses non-existent. And so far, Seahawks have done nothing. A 3-yard loss. They have a negative 3-yard total today. Baldwin, the man in motion. Wilson drops the pass. He's going to be sacked by the defender Durant. 3rd and 20 now. Seahawks on their own 11. Play action. Wilson drops the pass. He throws, lobs in the air. Can Graham hang on? No, he cannot. It's going to be another incomplete pass. And so far, back-to-back 3 and outs for the Seahawks. This is going to be a 4-yard loss for Devontae Freeman. He loses 4 yards, moving to a 2nd and 14 now on the 49 Seattle. Freeman is taking Kerry Williams for a few yards. He takes it for a 9-yard game. 3rd and 5 now on the 40 of Seattle. Ryan drops back to pass. He throws to the right and he finds Williams. Williams picks up the first down. 2nd and 10 now on the 34 of Seattle. Ryan is going to run the halfback screen, but he's going to be sacked instead. 3rd and 21 now. Ryan drops the pass. He throws to the right side. He finds Jones, Julio Jones, making the reception. Able to get the Atlanta Falcons in field goal position, and they convert on that opportunity, making it a 3-0 game. 3rd and 2 now. Seahawks going to have to Marshawn Lynch up the middle of the field, taking it to the 35. The first down of the game for the Seahawks. Wilson drops the pass here. He throws and he finds Chris Matthews. He saw Doug Baldwin there, but decided to go ahead and drop it low to Chris Matthews. 2nd and 8 now. Seahawks on their own 48. This one's thrown to Chris Matthews again. Chris Matthews is going to make the reception and move into Falcons territory. Now on the 37 of Atlanta. Throwing to the right side. Finding Jimmy Graham on a 2nd and 6. Picking up the first down. Time is winding down here in this first quarter with 2 minutes left to play. This one's thrown to Paul Richardson. He makes the reception, picking up a first down, moving to the 14 of Atlanta. Wilson shows the pass. He's going to throw, finds Jermaine Kearse over the middle of the field. It's a 2nd and inches now. Another play action. Wilson rolls out to his right. He sees Luke Wilson, and he will find him in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Seattle Seahawks will take a lead in the first touchdown in this game. The Wilson to Wilson connection once again connects here for a touchdown in Falcon Park. It's definitely a weird name and kind of a very easy name to come up with, Madden. Not very creative, that's for sure. 1st and 10 now. Ryan running the play action, and he's going to be sacked by Bobby Wagner, picking up his first sack of the day. 2nd and 19 now. Devontae Freeman is getting a better run for his day. One of his better runs today, picking up about 11 yards. 3rd and 9 now. Throwing to the right side, finding Julio Jones. Julio Jones makes the reception right in front of Richard Sherman. A 1st and 10. This is a play action. Ryan throws to the right side. Can Sherman pick it off? No, but he's able to knock the ball out. Jones held on to it for a few moments, but he ends up dropping the ball in the end zone. 3rd and 8 now. Throwing. Johnson able to make the reception somehow, some way. 2nd and 13 now. Their running back is getting the handoff, and he takes it for 11 yards. Moving to the 15 of Seattle. 3rd and 2. Ryan hands it off to Bush. Bush gets the handoff and takes it to the 6. 2nd and goal now on the 6th of Seattle. Atlanta trying to get into the end zone here. Halfback pitch out to the left side. It's easy money for the Atlanta Falcons getting into the end zone, making this a lead of their own as the Seahawks give up the lead here. Their defense could not hold the lead, and is now a 10-7 game here in Atlanta. We'll see what the Seahawks can do on their next drive on offense. 3rd and 6 now, Seahawks on their own 29. Wilson throws to the right side. He's going to find Chris Matthews. It's going to be an incomplete pass. They'd have a quick 3 and out. Ryan started on their own 5. It's going to be a good play, though, as it gets them the first down, moving to the 15. 1st and 10 now. Matt Ryan throws to the right side, finding Julio Jones. Julio Jones taking this down the field. Can Julio Jones take this all the way? Earl Thomas is in front of him. He's able to stop him in his tracks, but he takes it for a huge gain there, about 60 yards. Throwing to Johnson over the middle of the field. He makes the reception. He takes that for about 17 yards. On the 7 of Seattle now, 3rd and 7. Ryan has plenty of time throwing, finding Charles in the end zone. The Seahawks had everything covered on that play until the very end. There was one spot open for the Atlanta Falcons for about that whole entire play, and finally Matt Ryan was able to see it and throw it straight to him for the reception. He gets the touchdown, and the Atlanta Falcons get on the board once more, making this a 17-7 game. Play action, throwing to the left side, finding Chris Matthews. He takes it to the about 24, 25-yard line. 1st and 10 now, Seahawks on their own 28, throwing to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch and the Seahawks trying to get back in this game. Another new set of downs here. 1st and 10 on their own 43. Wilson jumps to pass. He has time. He lobs this in the air. It's going to be an intercepted by Bush. It is a horrible play by Chris Matthews. One of the dumbest animations I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, guys, that is the dumbest animation. And I even paused it because I'm going to show you guys a replay. Okay, not yet. I will show you guys a replay, though. I'm almost certain this should have never even been an interception. The ball went through the ground. We will look at a replay in just a few moments. But, I mean, the animation is really stupid. I mean, is that really a interception to you guys? Anyways, the Seahawks are going to have to lick their wounds here and hopefully try to stop the Atlanta Falcons. 2nd and 4 now. Golden opportunity for the Falcons. Ryan gets sacked. A timeout is called by the Falcons. And that would all but do it for their drive. 2nd and 10 now. Seahawks on their own 20. Wilson throws. He finds Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham is going to take this for a first down. Moving to about the 45-yard line. A 1st and 10 now. 20 seconds remaining left in this one. Wilson lobbing this in the air for Chris Matthews. He can't hang on to the ball. A 3rd and 10 now. 9 seconds left in this one. Wilson, he drops it to pass. He throws it and fires it into a small window. And he finds Luke Wilson. Here is Hauschka. Can he be money on this one? It's up, and it is good. The Seahawks will end the half out with a field goal, making this a one-possession game as they take it down from 2 possessions to 1 possession. The beautiful wolf gray uniform Seattle Seahawks are having a decent game so far today, but the scoreboard shows that they are down in this one, and you can see that the Falcons are dominating in every category, but they are still in it, only down by a score. Falcons received the ball first in the second half, or didn't receive it first in the first half, so they're getting it here. This is almost intercepted by Richard Sherman. 3rd and 2 now. Falcons on their own 38. This is going to be handed off. It's going to be a 1-yard game. Seahawks get the ball. 2nd and 7 on their own 23. Wilson throwing a bullet to Tyler Lockett. He makes the reception and picks up the first down. A 2nd and 4 now. Seahawks on their own 45. Their first drive of the second half. Lynch is getting the handoff, and he takes it for a first down. Moving to Falcons territory. A 2nd and 9 now. Wilson is looking, finding halfback screen to Marshawn Lynch, getting the first down. Moving to the 35, a pickup of 13. Sheldon Parker in the backfield here, getting the handoff. He takes this one out to the right side, getting the first down. Now on the 19 of Atlanta. 3rd and 6. Wilson throws, fires, and finds Chris Matthews for the first down, picking up 7 yards. 2nd and 4 now on the 6 of Atlanta. Wilson jumps the pass. He rolls out to his right. He sees a lane. He's going to dive into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Seahawks will tie this game up 17-7 before time dwindles down here in this third quarter. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Seahawks are able to score and get into the end zone. They are definitely in a good position right now. We'll see what the Falcons can do on their next drive, as here they start, 2nd and 6 on their own 33. Ryan drops at the pass. He throws and finds Devontae Freeman, who is tackled by Bobby Wagner, and you can add another 15 onto that, as Bobby Wagner had a face mask. This is a halfback screen. Freeman getting the throw. He is going to take it for about 8 yards. But that would all but do it, as they would only get 3 points on that drive. This is going to be handed out to Marshawn Lynch out to the right side. He picks up about 6 yards. Lynch, the man in motion. It's going to be handed out to Sheldon Parker. Sheldon Parker takes this, and he's going to get a 15-yard penalty tacked on to it, as the Seahawks get some good field position after that penalty. Wilson rolls out to the right side. He finds Jermaine Kearse. Jermaine Kearse should have got that ball a lot sooner, as Wilson just found him at the end of it. 19 seconds left, probably the last play of the third quarter. Wilson throwing and firing to Tyler Lockett. Is he able to keep his feet in bounds? And the Falcons are at the end of the third quarter. We continue on. 1st and 10, Seahawks on the 18. This one is a drop back from Wilson. He rolls out to the right side. He doesn't see anybody open. He decides to slide down into the ground. A 2nd and 1 now. This is going to be handed to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch trying to get into the end zone. He cannot. 1st and goal on the 3 now. Handing off to Marshawn Lynch. He sees an easy lane for him to run into. And the Seahawks will take a 24-20 lead here in this one, as the fourth quarter just started. And the Falcons still have plenty of time, considering that they're at home. They have the advantage. We'll see what they can do on their next drive. I say that way too much, guys. I'm really sorry. 1st and 10. This is going to be batted down by KJ Wright. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Moving to a 2nd and 10 with 10:50 left in the fourth. Play action. Ryan throws to the left side. He finds Williams for the reception, picking up 14. 1st and 10. Ryan drops the pass. He throws to the right side, finding Johnson, picking up a huge gain, moving to Seattle territory. 2nd and 4 on the 32 of Seattle. Ryan getting ready to drop back to pass, a halfback screen. He throws to the right side. He finds Devontae Freeman, and he loses 5 yards on the play. A horrible play for the Falcons if they want to get back into this game. 39 now. Throwing to the left side, finding the receiver for a 1st down. The Seahawks give up a huge 3rd down conversion. 8 minutes left here in this one. Ryan throws to the left side, and he finds his receiver once more. That time is Johnson. 3rd and 1 now on the 18 of Seattle. This is going to be a play-action pass. Ryan rolls out to the right side. He sees room to run with, but he is tackled by Cliff Averill. Seahawks, 4th and 6, trying to stop the Atlanta Falcons on the 23. Ryan drops the pass. He throws this high up in the air. This is going to be caught by Charles. It's going to be incomplete as Sherman is able to bat the ball away, essentially hitting that receiver. It's an incomplete pass. The Seahawks get the ball now. 1st and 10 on their own 33 now. As they'll move to a 2nd and inches. They were on their own 23, now on their own 33. This is handed to Marshawn Lynch once more. A loss of 4 on the previous play. 2nd and 14 now, Seahawks on their own 32. Handing off to Sheldon Parker. Sheldon Parker gets the handoff, and he takes it to about the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 8 yards. The Seahawks will punt the ball away, and the Atlanta Falcons get the ball here on their own 5. This is going to be handed off to Freeman. He's going to be sacked at the 1-yard line. Sacked, totally. Yes, he is tackled at the 1-yard line by a mix of a couple players by the Seahawks. Once again, Freeman getting the handoff. He just barely gets out of the end zone. It could have been an easy safety. 3rd and 14 on their own 1. This is handed off to Freeman again. 3 run plays. Could have been a possible face mask there. And the Seahawks are able to ice this game, essentially, as Robert Turbin is able to get the 1st down, and this game is all but over. The Seahawks will walk out of Atlanta with a 24-20 win, as long as we don't fumble here on this play. Marshawn Lynch gets a nice run there, and that would do it for this game. Seahawks rubbing it in with that field goal, but they ultimately win this one 27-20 instead of 24-20, and the Seahawks will move to a perfect 10-0 record, while the Atlanta Falcons will fall to 4-6. Former Seattle Seahawks defensive coordinator Dan Quinn on the sidelines, as his team is 4-6, trying to look for some answers here, not able to do it at home against the Seattle Seahawks. We'll see what the Seahawks can do next week, as they have a few tough opponents coming up. The Seahawks win this one 27-20. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe. Today, we're going to be going for 12 likes. I think you guys can easily do it, and I will see you in the next one.